Dear family members, my pranams to you. Nearly 1 year ago, when our Prime Minister became the Prime Minister of India, he selected Smruthi Irani as the HRD Minister. Since I was working in CSIR under the Science and Technology Department of India, naturally Mrs. Smruthi Irani will automatically become the Vice President of CSIR, and she will have to handle majority of the scientists from India, many professors from IITs and central universities and other universities. And with her education background, naturally I thought, and also a few people like me, not many, a few people like me, thought that her education, qualification and background are not enough to handle the professors and the scientists of India. I presented my view through YouTube also about 11 months ago. Few people criticized me. It is not the educational qualification of a minister which is important for acting as a minister, because you can see many prime ministers did not have any scientific background. Even Rabri Devi ruled Bihar with a zero educational qualification. So educational qualification is not a must for handling the department. It is the skill and the capacity and the professional knowledge which is needed for handling the department. I still was reluctant to approve it, but broadly I presented my viewpoint. But somebody sent me a linkage on Smruthi Irani's lecture in Parliament. April 27th lecture, it appears to me, and the 27 minutes explanation given by her on how she handled the Delhi University issue of preventing nearly 1 lakh students roaming the roads without a recognized degree certificate. How she cleaned ICHR, Indian Council of Historical Research, by giving the charge to a CPI man who is a patriot and a nationalist, even though he happened to be in the opposition of CPI. And also she explained how Indian Council of Cultural Research has been streamlined and purified and cleaned and became made transparent by consecrating a congressman who was earlier appointed by Congress ministry themselves. She said when NDA government ruled 1 decade back, 1.5 decade back, and after their failure when the Congress regained their position, within 4 months all NDA appointed senior people got removed and congressmen got coronated. Whereas Mrs. Smruthi Irani without any doubt said that when the nation comes first and the nation comes second and the nation comes third, with the cultural background of our Bharat, the truth, the fact and essence will be maintained. The students will be given maximum financial support. Professors will be retained with the integrity and quality, dedication, sincerity, and no man will be removed based on their religion, caste or political background. Only the quality and the qualification of the individuals will be taken into consideration for appointment or disappointment. She said that the Northeast Indian students were given nearly 12 lakhs in number, the fellowships and the scholarship, for bringing them to the mainstream, and the universities got streamlined, and she said she prevented an IIT establishing their extension center in a foreign soil, in a foreign country, without the approval of the parliament and that rule was passed by UPA government. That was violated by the university, IIT. That got stopped, and her nearly 27 minutes thrashing thunderbolt type of lecture made me to apologize what I said earlier 11 months ago. I accept that I was wrong. I am very sure that majority of the people will accept it. Even though her qualification prima facie appears to be lower than the people whom she had to control, she has to control, that qualification is nothing in front of her analytical capacity, communication capacity, intellectual capacity, her wisdom, the way of presentation, and bringing out the faults, bringing out the mistakes committed by the former HRD ministers, including Shashi Tharoor and others. And her way of handling the issue, way of presenting the facts and truth, way of keeping the opposition silent, this appears to be superb, and I bow my head in front of the Indian HRD minister and her skill and capacity with a smiling face explaining and making others silent by the strong, powerful argument, even without a paper to communicate to the people. That too of an extempore speech with facts and figures presented as the document. Thank you very much. I feel proud that we have got a great HRD minister for India. Thank you very much. My pranams to you.